How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is episode 18 of a Let's Play series for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map Pallegney. And when we last left off, we winterized the farm. That's right. We went through all the processes it took in order to get the farm prepared for the wintertime. We ended up feeding all the animals, we ended up watering them, we ended up getting all the productions as full as they possibly could be, so we were able to just kick back and just very lightly maintain the farm. It was very gentle, easy going throughout the wintertime. Wasn't much we had to do. We didn't have to feed the animals, we didn't have to water them because they had enough to survive the winter, stayed nice, happy, healthy, and big. So very happy about all that. We also worked on taking care of the fields where they were joined or where they were separated. I ended up making it to where now we have three full-sized combined fields, and it's gonna work out absolutely fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. So what do we have going on here today? Well, as you can see right here, we're now on the backside of winter. We're now in March. We've already got some contracts that we've been hired out for, and we have some work to do around the farm. It's gonna be busy here today because we have products that have been processing and creating all winter long. We have runs to make, we have to feed the animals, we have to do so much stuff. We have to process a lot of product that we produced over the winter time, such as the manure. We've got tons and tons of manure that we have to turn into fertilizer. We've been processing and making fertilizer all winter long from the digestate over at the biogas plant. We've just been chugging along. We've got almost 100,000 liters of fertilizer just in storage right now over at the train yard. We have got just a ton of stuff, but what we have right here in front of me is mustard. We have been producing mustard all winter long, and finally we're here at the shops to where we can sell it off and get it out of the way. And we've got quite a bit, but the shop specifically requested that we came over and picked up their trailer because they want to be able to just drop it off and be able to be good to go. So I was more than happy to come pick up the trailer and drop it off to them. So let's go ahead and sell off the mustard to them. Check it out. Very, very nice. $22,000. So let's go ahead and take this trailer. They just asked us to leave it in the back here so that way they'll be able to use it for their later activities. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out here after I park this trailer, and then we'll cut back in as soon as we get back to the farm, because like I said, we've got tons of stuff here to do today. Alright, so I headed back to the farm, and it dawned on me that I completely forgot that I had a bunch of butter there as well. So went ahead and picked up the butter, and now I'm going to drop it off here as well. So let's go ahead and get paid out for that, and then we're going to drop off the trailer and go from there. So yeah, unfortunately I had to come all the way back here and pick up their trailer once again. But check it out. $15,000, almost, actually over $16,000. I also, while I was there, grabbed that little gooseneck extension I bought over the winter time because, yeah, it just offers so much more of range for being able to turn around and be able to kind of maneuver. So I'm going to go ahead and park this. As you can see, easy peasy, and then meet you back at the farm. Alright, so I made it back here to the farm, and now we need to set our sights on getting everything back up and running to its full optimal standards. So we need to first drop off this hitch. We're just going to park this right over here. There we go, just like that. I'm going to park the tractor because we don't need it at the moment. Let's swing this around right in here. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and grab the telehandler. We need to start off with the cows because you can see they're getting very, very low. They need straw, they need food, they need pretty much everything that is needed. Same thing with chickens, same thing with sheep. We're going to be going one by one, making sure all the animals are taken care of. First, we're going to start on the manure because you can see we can start making quite a bit of fertilizer here. So that is and has been and will be our big money maker here around the farm. So let's get this started and loaded. We've got 5,000 liters in the bucket plus 15,000 liters in the heap here. So let's go ahead and do that. Also need to use that TMR that's on the floor there. Let's see. So first things first. And let's get this fired up. All right. Let's get the second bucket. All right, now bucket number 3. Here we go with bucket number 3. And now the last bucket coming up here will be good to go to move on to the next step. We'll probably grab the rocks after this. Do that. We've got a bunch of stones over there in the processing plant for the sugar beets to where we can go ahead and just start utilizing those stones to make more lime, because everything that needs stones is full, processor over here at least. And yeah, we can just take all the lime or all the stones and make some lime. So here we go with bucket number 4 to fill this production point up. Get the maximum output for our fertilizer here. And there we go. Let's get that stone. (2,100 liters of stone, absolutely perfect. Now there we go. So we already have 7,000 liters of lime right now, which is not too bad. We're going to need that lime here pretty soon. But, there we go. Now let's go deal with the cows. Let's get them under control. Starting out with all the pellets that are in here. There we go. We are loading up on straw pellets to get the bedding down. And just like that. Let's see. I could use just a little bit more. There we go. Bedding is down. They are good to go. So now let's go ahead and open the gate. Now let's grab that bucket of bucket's worth of TMR that's on the end of the hill over here. Oy, what am I doing? Ah! And I am officially stuck. There we go. Let's try this one more time. Hopefully without messing it up. Nope. Apparently that was too much to ask. There we go. Oh my goodness, what am I doing over here? Ah! Okay, you know what? Oh my goodness, let's try this all over again. Let's dump this out. Okay, so right now we're at 34,000. What does that leave us for cows? Food. Okay, so less than half. We still got plenty of space. Whoa. Well, there is more on the ground there, but for some reason I just cannot pick it up. Oh well. I'll have to come back for it another time. Let's get that there. Alright, now let's just go ahead and park under the awning here. We're going to get the trailer and tractor, and we're going to start loading up on all the TMR we can get our hands on. So we'll go ahead and grab a big case here. You can see I ended up buying a nice little weight here for the case. That way we had a little bit extra weight in the front when we were taking up those big heavy trailer fulls going up to the train station there. We were taking a whole bunch of trailers full of fertilizer, and it was just really starting to get back heavy on the tractor. So it was just better off to go ahead and just invest and get something that was going to work for those trips. So now Let's go ahead and get as much of this as we can. There we go. I think I'm dumping it out on the right side, so I'll just get... Nope, left side. Turn around. There we go. Oh yeah, we're doing real good with feed. Let's see, 73,000. That's going to be enough for now. That's going to be more than enough. There's no sense in trying to just maximize this out. Let's get this parked underneath the awning again. There we go. Now let's grab this trailer so we can go ahead and get the slurry out from the cows, and then they will be 100% done. We won't have to do anything else beyond that for the cows. We'll set our sights on the chickens, get them full, and then go from there. So here we go. And how much slurry do we have? Oh, we have tons of slurry. We're gonna have more than what we can actually put into our fertilizer maker. There we go. Full trailer full. Let's get this over here. You can see we're chugging away with lime. We're chugging away with fertilizer. And you can see those nice little transitions between the two fields, soon to be one field once we get through this harvest season. There we go. All right, check that out. We have got full slurry capacity here. We're going to have digestate continuing out. We have 8,000, almost 9,000 liters of fertilizer chugging away, so we are doing really, really good. Plus the 20,000 that we're going to have produced here on the blue fertilizer maker. We're doing good. We are doing really, really good for this winter time. I am very, very pleased with the kind of outlook that we're in right now. What is this looking like here? Is it still chugging? It is chugging. Let's go. Okay, so we're going to park the tanker back where it was. And then we're going to park the tractor where it needs to go. Just like so. And just like so. Now let's grab the wheelbarrow. We got some wheat in it we can dump out here for our chickens. We're gonna definitely need some more. Let's see. Our chickens are here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more. So let's get to work on that. We need to take the wheelbarrow over here. Just like so. Now, this is a weird kind of process, but we have to do it this way, or else the grain silo that I have is kind of old. It doesn't like to close the gate real quick. So because of that, we need a little bit extra space, because otherwise I'm just going to have a whole bunch of product on the floor. So let's do this. Wheat. That's going to be more than enough. What do you mean it can't be done. I've done it before. Well, we're gonna have to do this like really kind of convoluted. Okay. Well, I guess that's what we got to do. Alright, now we can top off the chickens. We'll come back and get another full wheelbarrow full so we can have enough for the next fill up. Let's dump this in here. There we go. Perfect. Here we go. Excellent. Now let's park the wheelbarrow. And there we go. Now let's empty out all this grain back into the silo, and then we'll set our sights onto the next bit, which should be the sheep. Let's get this backed up into place. Back into the silo. Perfect. So there isn't a lot I can do regarding the sheep and their feed. I don't have any grass at the moment. I need to do a bit of work on the fields in order to get that, and none of them are ready to harvest at the moment. So they're going to have to just kind of sit back and relax for just a little while, at least until we get some ready to harvest fields. But what I can work on is getting them some water. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up to the water tanker with the Deutz-Fahr up here, and then, or not the water tanker, but the tanker itself. I'm going to have to clean it out because we just use it for slurry. Going to clean it out, going to fill up with water, and then I'm going to take it over to the sheep. Then we've got to go back and get all the wool that's over there, because we got quite a bit of wool that's stacked up over the winter. So going to go ahead and clean this out, get some fresh water in it, and then we'll be good to go. We'll see in a little bit. Alright, so we are here over at the sheep, and as you can see, they've got quite a bit of wool over here, so we're going to have to figure out something to do with that. We'll probably pick it up and we'll send it out to be sold, but what we're here for is to drop off some water. I got the tank all cleaned out, ready to go, and I need to drop this off so they have fresh water, just like so, and it looks like that was all they needed. So not too shabby. Looks like, yes, they are good to go, and they still have 6,000 liters of grass for right now, so they're going to be good for a little while. So going to be plenty of time for me to be able to harvest some grass. But I'm going to go ahead and drop this tanker off, and then I'm going to come back with my trailer and pick up all this wool right here and then sell it, because Why not? More money, more money. We're already over $500,000. That's mainly because of all of the energy, all the power, as well as the methane that we've been producing over at the biogas. That's the vast majority of our money that we got over the wintertime break. So very, very awesome. Let's go ahead and cut out here and cut us back in once we got the bale trailer over here. Well, not the bale trailer, but the trailer. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so I stopped by the farm to pick up the trailer, drop off the tanker, and I realized that, hey, I have 3,000 liters of wool already ready to go, so let's go ahead and pick that up, as well as the few thousand liters that I have sitting off to the side here, and take it all to the sell point. So let's go ahead and close the gate so none of my sheep escape. Let's open the siding, turn off the tractor, and then we'll get loading these 4 pallets. And last pallet here. Whoops. Well, what happened here? Huh. Well, that is odd. For some reason, I'm not able to pick that one up. So we will go ahead and just leave it there for the time being. And we'll sell off these 4. So let's go ahead and first figure out where I'm taking these to. That'd probably be a good way to start. Let's see. Wool. Ooh, ISO straw. Where is ISO straw? Where is that? I feel like that's... Oh, there it is, right down the street. Perfect. That is convenient. Let's go ahead and drop this off there, get paid, and head back to the farm. We'll meet you over at ISO Straw. Alright, so I am here at the sell point. Let's see, I think that's back here. Let's go ahead and lower down side railings. Disconnect, bring back up the side railings to prevent these from falling out. And there we go. $12,000 for the wool. That is excellent. Love that. Now, head back to the farm. Alright, so I'm here back at the starting farm, and we're going to grab the case right here because we are going to take out all the fertilizer we made up until this point, so it has plenty of space to be able to continue to process everything that we have going. So let's go ahead and grab this here. And then we're going to grab our trailer. Just like so. And now, first things first, we're going to empty out this storage hold right here. Let's get this . go, just like so. And then we're going to pick up the fertilizer that we have in the other processor over there, and we will run that up to the storage silo over at the train system. So perfect, just like that. We'll cut out here, load this up, and be good to go. We'll meet you over at the train silo. Alright, so we made it up here to the train silo. Let's go ahead and dump out this 29,000 liters worth of fertilizer, and we'll take a look at just how much we have after we're done dumping it. So, do this here. Perfect. Now, there we go. Let's go ahead and see what we got in the hold. Scroll down. 105,000 liters worth of solid fertilizer, and we're still producing more. So, very, very good start. We are just in the beginning of March, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling really good. We have $500,000 in the bank. We're doing all right. But at this point, what I'm going to do now is I need to stop by the bank, and I have a small $50,000 loan that I've had for a little while now. I'm going to go ahead and pay that off so we stop paying interest, and then yeah, we can get back to the farm and get back to work. All right, I am back from the bank, freshly paid off that $50,000 loan. Like I said, not a huge debt, but something that I wanted to get out from under, so I didn't have to continue to pay the interest. So at this point, what I need to do is I need to set my sights on doing a couple of the contracts. We have 2 fertilizer contracts. I'm going to go and pick up the equipment because I ended up leasing it out. And let's see, let's drop that there. Perfect. We'll drop off this tractor here, and then we will go pick up the equipment, fill it up, and get to work. So we'll meet you over there. Alright, so we are rapidly approaching the first contract over here. It's just out behind the forage dealer right here. And right over here. So let's pull into the entrance. And here we go. All right, putting the finishing touches on this field here. I'm going to take this equipment back, and then going to pick up the next set of equipment to do the second contract. We will see you at the next field. All right, I am approaching my next field. It is right up here to my right. Got to take this old track right here. Here we go. Let's go ahead and start fertilizing. Let's get this done. Got about one more pass to do here on this field, and then I'm going to take the equipment up to the shop, collect on both the contracts, and we'll be good to go from there. So I will go ahead and cut us out right here, and meet you back at the farm in just a few moments. All right, so I made it back here to the starting farm, and what I need to do now is I need to go ahead and run up to the shop one more time, and I need to get myself a bit of equipment. I want to purchase myself a nice new seeder so that I can plant some product over in the far west field that I have, the one that I just freshly combined and picked all the stones out of in the last episode. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant a bunch of wheat in this field. And actually, first thing I need to do, let's stop right here just real quick. Ooh, yeah, no. First thing I need to do is put down some lime. Need to put down some lime in that field, then I can start moving on to the planting process. So let's do that first. We're going to go and grab my fertilizer spreader, lime spreader, and then we will add some lime and get to work. We'll see you in just a little bit. Alright, so I've got the lime, I got the spreader, and I think I'm going to need a lot of lime for this field, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I was able to get, well, the whole way around the entire field, but I think I need to go to the shop and I need to make an upgrade, because although this is a nice spreader, I've got the money, I can do better. So let's go ahead and sell off this and buy myself a very nice, needed upgrade. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I got my upgraded bit of equipment, as you can see here, and it is a huge, huge upgrade. Look at that. Oh, that is nice. Very, very nice indeed. So, gonna keep on keeping on this field. See you in a while. Alright, and now we are done with the liming portion of this field. Now we're going to take all this lime back to the farm. We're going to park this equipment, and then we are going to get to planting. So really looking forward to that part. Let's go ahead and get this back to the farm, unload, and get us a planter. We'll see in a bit. Alright, I have my seeder, and I am excited for this. Check it out. Let's get to work. And as you can see, I've got this set for oats. That's right, we are going to be planting some oats in here. We're going to get some more straw available to us for the farm, and we'll be able to use the oats for something. I don't know what we'll be able to use it for. Maybe we'll just use it for something for sale, but I am looking forward to it. Let's go ahead and get to work. What I'm most excited about is planting all this. Doesn't really matter what I'm planting in regards to my excitement. What I'm really excited about is seeing a new, nice, clean field after we plow all these weeds out. After we get all this seeded down and all the weeds that are here are going to be gone, it's just going to be nice to see a nice, clean field. Looking forward to it. Cut us back in as soon as we are done planting this field. Alright, so we are on the last pass on this field, and holy smokes, does this look amazing. I am so pleased with the work that's gone into this field. We now have oats officially planted into this field, and it just looks so much better. All those weeds are gone. It is fully fertilized. I don't have to do anything else besides roll out this field after this. This is excellent. We're going to have a ton of straw left over from after harvesting this product. We also have wheat over in the other field just over there. So, I mean, we're going to have tons of straw. We're going to have a good amount of base product here. I'm excited. We got a nice big field. So, I am really digging it. So, at this point, we're going to go back to the farm. I'm going to figure out where I'm going to be able to put this seeder, because that's something I didn't think of until just now. And yeah, we'll catch up here in a little bit. So apparently what I've done today is I've taught a masterclass on how to spend nearly $400,000. Ran up to the shop, as you can see, and I bought myself a brand new roller. And yes, we are finally going to get the full amount of potential that we can get out of our fields, and it starts right now. Drop this down, and here we go. Let's do this. All right, we're putting on the last couple of passes here with the roller, and it is looking real good here. This is the last little bit right here, and ta-da! Go ahead and stop there and get out of the field and check that out. That's looking spectacular. Very happy with this. Now we're going to head back to the farm, tuck away this brand new roller, and go from there. See you in a little bit. Alright, as you can see, I made it back to the farm, and I'm wanting to get some of these lime bags out of the way, but I don't have anything to really grab these with. So I'm using the pallet forks, and I kind of learned a new technique. Now, this one was kind of a bad example, but I've been trying to grab these ones towards the end, where it's really kind of tight because they got kind of pushed into this section of the yard, where I was using the pallet forks to kind of hook onto the bags. But now I found that if I expand out the tines, just like so, lift this up just a bit, and slowly, oh, faster! Okay. Again, bad example. The first several times it worked perfectly. Now, of course, when I'm wanting to show it, that's when it wants to fight me. So let's try this once again. Like this. Lift. And just like that. Okay, there we go. Grab this last one here. And there we go. Just like that, we got our yard picked up. We got all the animals taken care of for the most part. Besides the sheep, they still need a little bit of attention, but not immediate attention. They'll be fine for a little while. Hopefully I'll have some grass to harvest before it comes time to actually start to hit the panic button on them. But I mean, we got a ton of stuff around here done. I mean, we've got the field completely planted, planted, rolled, everything. We got the cows taken care of. We got the chickens taken care of. We got a new fertilizer and lime spreader, and this thing is amazing. We've got everything kind of put up and tucked away. We've got fields that are growing. We've got fertilizer that's producing. Speed of which, how is that looking? I meant to double check that. Let's see. And one thing I got to do too is I got to move the milk into the production point to make some more butter. Yeah, that's perfect there. We've got a bunch of fertilizer being made with some digestates. We got 11,000, almost 12,000 liters there. We got another 13,000 liters here. So yeah, we can make another trip up to the silo, because that's not quite a full trailer, but it's going to be close enough. Let's go ahead and load in the milk real quick. We'll just use this tractor, the big case. All right, perfect. Get out what we can here. How much milk do we have at the moment? Oh, we're empty. 15,000 liters, not too shabby. Now, just need to pull it out by the door so we can pump it out. Perfect. And then, what we'll do once again, just like so, we'll drop this off. And we'll grab the 3-point extension over here for our trailer. Just makes it so much easier, especially in this small yard, to be able to drive around without having to worry about how am I gonna, fit this big tractor, big long trailer into certain areas. It just works out so much nicer. All right, so first things first, let's do this. Let's pull in like so. Oof. It's not the most graceful, but now we're in. There we go. Yes, that production's turned off. This one's still chugging away. Let's see what we get as our final kind of output here. Let's see, we got 4,000. So we're gonna have a pretty decent trailer here, and might just go ahead and just up and sell this. Might as well just sell the rest of it and just kind of end on a high note. So I'm gonna head back to the train silo, dump this 25,000 liters into the silo itself, and then we'll sell it off. And yeah, we'll be able to be almost right back where we started at the beginning of this episode. So I will cut us out here, cut us back in as soon as we get there. Alright, so as you can see, we're filling up the last little bit of the train here, and we have got a lot of fertilizer. 131,000 liters of fertilizer. This is going to be an absolute behemoth of a payout. We might even be in a better position after we sell this off than we were before. We were in a really good position. We had $500,000. Now we might have significantly more. I'm really excited about this. But we have gotten a ton done here in today's episode. We ended up doing a couple of contracts where we ended up doing some fertilizing, getting right off the back of winter. Absolutely spectacular. Now that we're finally out of it, we can finally get back to work. We can start getting back to business as usual. And as you can see, we got that field planted right there in the background. That the new one that we just expanded out, looking absolutely spectacular. We got both alfalfa fields growing, we got the wheat field growing, and we have the mustard field growing. So it's really looking sharp. We got a ton done. We also took care of our animals, our cows, our chickens, our sheep for the most part. But I mean, we were just absolutely making sure that everything was taken care of. We've gotten a whole bunch of fertilizer. We even got some more lime on the fields now, or on the farm. Yeah, we have been doing really, really well today. So let's see what the final payout is right now. $393,000. Absolutely spectacular. We are actually further ahead than when we started this episode, and we have a new seeder, we have a new roller. I am just absolutely just super stoked about this. Highly impressed. That's a good, and we paid off our $50,000 loan that we had. I mean, that in and of itself, I mean, it's just high note after high note after high note, and I am thrilled about it. But I hope that you enjoyed this episode, because I know I sure did. We got a ton done today. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things. The algorithms enjoy you doing. The shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.